I mean, there was a lot of stuff out here.
Nikki Lee has been styling hair at Frank Cole's barbershop on Mount Vernon for nearly 30 years. And during that time, not much has changed. The barbershop sits next door to an abandoned home. In fact, there's blight all around the barbershop, which is only about a block away from OSU East.
It just makes the whole neighborhood somewhat look depressing when when you leave your area and then you come over here. There's some things that they need to do.
Columbus gave the university $35 million in tax incentives 1 year ago, provided the university spent another $10 million to develop the area around the hospital. So far, everything has been in planning stages, but residents with an advisory board to the changes, part of a group called PACT, or Partners Achieving Community Transformation, feel like their voices don't count.
I'm concerned that President Gee is using this $10 million as his $10 million rather than the taxpayers of Columbus's $10 million.
They point to the fact that plans are already in the works to tear down Poindexter Village. Families are already being moved out despite objections by residents.
I don't feel like community stakeholders are being taken seriously, and we want legally binding power that we can hold the developers' feet to.
They're making decisions about this neighborhood, and they're not even listening to the advice of those that live here. So it's a top-down approach to give the appearance that you're involved when you're really not.
The university believes nothing could be further from the truth and is carefully planning out the Near East Side development. It has set up advisory boards to get feedback.
We have stakeholders who are working across those subcommittees based on their areas of interest, and our stakeholders are people who are residents of the Near East Side. They work on the Near East Side. We broadly define stakeholders as people who live, work, worship, and appreciate the Near East Side.
At the end of 10 years, $10 million will have been spent, and Nikki Lee will likely have been styling hair for 40 years at Frank Cole's barbershop and hopes the abandoned homes can be gone by then.